When you start giving your services free of cost, you are actually demeaning your worth and value. Human power, manpower, human emotions, those are the things we cannot overlook. These are the small things that I feel that we cannot let go, and we have to go back into storytelling, into emotions, into feelings, and business will happen more. However, I feel if young people start coming to sessions like this, okay, one afternoon will change their average.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Rishikesh Thete here at Bharat 2.0 Conclave, where the country's most influential business leaders have come to discuss on the future of India. Here I have with me Miss Banashri Brandon. How has the day been so far, Miss Banashri?
Oh, it's been amazing so far, and there's so much to learn, so many experiences I have felt, which otherwise never happens that way. And especially the session that she did the transformation. That was an amazing one. I really loved, and I think that is one you should have started with.
Nice
Yeah,
said.
I loved it.
Yeah. Speaking of experiences, what has been one experience in your business journey that was the toughest for you?
So it's been almost 5 years. I have been coaching, mentoring people, and I never charged anything.
Oh,
Yes. And then after 5 years, fifth year, I formed my company. And I realized that when you start giving your services free of cost, you are actually demeaning your worth and value.
Absolutely.
And I was not sure whether I'm good enough. The imposter syndrome was always there. And there was a time when I met a coach, and he said, you have to charge the kind of value you're giving into their lives. They're becoming such and such things, and you have never charged. And I started charging without a blink of any, I won't even say eyes. They asked me, ma'am, please take something. So I realized that when you don't charge, it's not like a big charity in the form of, all those things. No, you need to prove yourself
Absolutely.
with a value, and then people will value you more. And from that day onward, things have really taken off in a much multiplier way. And that was never the case before. I used to struggle. I used to go around to teach, mentor, but now people are coming to me. So that's something I've learned, a big lesson. You should have a value and charge it accordingly.
it's wonderfully said. I love
Yeah.
that answer. What do you think does India overlook upon sometimes? Like, is there any opportunity that Indians are overlooking or underestimating?
Okay. These days, we are all talking about AI. We are talking about technology. We are talking about sustainability. Everything is fine. But the main thing is still it's human. Human power, manpower, human emotions. Those are the things we cannot overlook. And even if you want to see, there are billions of entrepreneurs who don't even have a company, who are not even sitting on chairs and all, but they're doing amazing business because the human power is what they're doing. And if you look into this tier 1, tier 2, tier 3 cities and all, the business is happening without any AI. Business is happening because of the innovativeness in their mind and all. So we still have to look back into the humanness of a business if we really want to grow as in India. Yeah.
100%. Yeah. And what do you think is needed right now for people to like grasp onto the humanity or aspect that you're talking about, like to not lose the human touch?
Be with the human. Be with the human. And today, as the person who came first, he spoke about storytelling, right?
Yeah.
If I have to sell you an apartment saying this is that much square feet by that much square feet is my apartment with Italian marble and that colored wall and that texture, versus you tell, this is a place your child will take the first step. You will sit with a beautiful woman in your life and build your dream family. Humanness comes in that, human touch comes in that, rather than the square feet of the building. So these are the small things that I feel that we cannot let go, and we have to go back into storytelling, into emotions, into feelings, and business will happen more.
Oh my! I love those answers. Wonderfully said. So now the next round we have is the rapid fire round. I'll ask you a few questions. You just have to answer the first thing that comes to your mind.
Okay?
Yeah, it'll be short, fun, and quick.
Okay.
So the first question I have for you is, what is one overrated quality of leadership?
overrated quality of any leaders you see.
Yeah.
They know everything. Know it all attitude.
Yeah.
Okay, any leader who wants to speak as if from A to Z they know everything. That is a quality we are acquainted with. I know that, but it does not work everywhere. You have to show your vulnerability. You have to show your emotional deficit for you to connect with
Certainly,
your
yeah.
people. So that is a quality I think has to be. You can lower it down and make it more of human vulnerable situation and where you lack. You're not everything. Show your lackings, a deficit.
Prove that you're human in the end. Of course. Now, what is the one go-to movie or a TV show that you watch whenever you're free? Or you keep coming back to when you're free?
So I live in Dubai, and my entire family loves watching the movie Swadesh.
Okay.
Be it the music, be it the background of the entire movie plot. There is so much to learn that we are all leaving our country, our families, and going abroad. But our entire knowledge is something the country needs.
Yeah.
And come back, solve the problems, how much ever small it is, solve the problem and grow along with them. That is the growth we are looking forward, not just a big picture is always there. But these are the small cells that will make up the tissue and the tissue to the muscle.
Amazing. Yes. Now tell me one leader that you'd love to have coffee with. It can be from any industry, any sector. It could be from arts, politics, history, technology, any.
I would love to have a date, just not a coffee, a
Okay.
date with Kiran Bedi.
Okay. That's a very
And-
smart answer, I would
Yes,
say.
yes. You know why? When I was a young girl, my father used to say a lot about the movie Sholay. And the big sentence, the dialogue, बच्चे सो जाओ नहीं तो गब्बर आ जाएगा. For me, Kiran Bedi is one such person who has actually came up to the level not to just remove fear, but she became so strong in our country that any gabbar can become oblivious in front of her. The way she has shown in front of the full batch of men, and she was the only one. How she has brought in the spirituality in the prison. Until date, what all she is doing. She just went to Dubai and there was I think some conclave there, and she said, I am what because of my habits. And I know for sure today, whatever I'm doing, my father instilled those habits in me. And in my family, Kiran Bedi is as equal to God and goddesses because of what she has done. And I would want to have a full day with her. It is going to be like a master class, a leadership lesson, and reality check all
Of
together.
course. Oh my God. Yeah, absolutely.
So a day with her.
Yes, that's a great answer again. Now, lastly, can you tell me one piece of advice you have for the people here or the young people here?
Young people here, they say, there's a beautiful quote. They say, you are an average of the 5 people that you move around with, you spend time with. I would say, and it's a quote by Jim Rohn, and he said that, however, I feel if young people start coming to sessions like this, okay, one afternoon will change their average. One afternoon, enter into the right room, spend one afternoon like this, and your life will change. Instead of sitting, they are becoming very productive these days, but this kind of session, they should attend more.
Amazing. Yeah.
Just not for the people who are already into the process of building their business, but learning from others' mistakes, learning from failures, learning from what others have to share. This kind of places they should spend more time.
Nice. Very wonderfully said. Thank you so much. That was all our questions we had.
Thank you so much. Thank you
so much for attending.
making me feel so comfortable. Thank you. Thank you.